1,064 horsepower, 233 miles per hour, at a fraction of what any European rival costs. In 1953, General Motors nearly killed it after building just 300. How the Corvette became America's sports car starts with one engineer. On January 17, 1953, under the chandeliers of New York's Waldorf Astoria, Harley Earl's Corvette prototype rolled onto the Motorama stage, a gleaming white roadster with a red interior and a fiberglass body that seemed to promise a new era for Chevrolet. The press kits called it clean and aerodynamic, but beneath the surface, the car's reality was less inspiring. Under the hood sat a 235 cubic inch inline six, borrowed from Chevrolet's sedan line and paired with a 2-speed Power Glide automatic. The official rating was 150 horsepower. Dealers studied the order sheets with caution. Chevrolet authorized a mere 300 units for the first production run, each hand-built in Flint, Michigan. Early dealer reports showed just 28 cars shipped in the first month, with many showrooms hesitant to take on a car so different from anything in their inventory. In boardrooms, skepticism grew. Internal memos in mid-1953 questioned whether the Corvette deserved a future at all. With slow sales, modest performance, and parts unique to a low-volume experiment, the Corvette hovered on the edge of cancellation, an ambitious gamble that now looked dangerously close to failure. Zora Arkus Duntov arrived at Chevrolet in June 1953, just as the Corvette project faced extinction. Where others saw a stylish shell with little substance, Duntov saw untapped potential. He drafted a memo known inside General Motors as the turning point, arguing that the Corvette could only survive if it delivered real performance. His solution was bold and direct: drop the heavy underpowered inline six and fit the car with a lightweight small block V8. By 1955, the Corvette rolled out with a 265 cubic inch V8, raising output to 195 horsepower, an instant leap from its modest beginnings. Duntov did not stop at the engine. He pushed for stiffer chassis tuning, improved brakes, and later the development of independent rear suspension and disc brakes, features that would become hallmarks of American performance engineering. Each technical upgrade was documented in internal memos, not just for the boardroom, but as a blueprint for a car that could finally earn its place on the world stage. Under Duntov's hand, the Corvette was no longer a showpiece. It was on the path to becoming a true sports car. The Corvette's identity moved quickly from engineering experiment to cultural icon. In 1960, the television series Route 66 cast the Corvette as the ultimate symbol of American freedom, sending two young men and a convertible across the country's highways. The car's image was everywhere, on magazine covers, on toy shelves, and even in Barbie's driveway by 1967. The Beach Boys sang about horsepower and chrome, and Prince would later immortalize a little red Corvette in a single lyric. Beginning in 1960, Chevrolet and Jim Rathman's Florida dealership arranged a $1 per year lease for NASA's Mercury and Apollo crews. 6 of the original 7 astronauts picked a Corvette, parking them outside the launch pads at Cape Canaveral. NASA's own memos described the car as a rolling emblem of American ingenuity, fast, brash, and optimistic. By the mid-60s, the Corvette wasn't just a car, it was a national statement, woven into the fabric of pop culture and the story of the space race. Corvette's reputation was forged not in advertising copy, but on the world's toughest tracks. In 1967, a C3 Stingray crossed the finish line first at the 24 Hours of Daytona, an overall victory that sent shockwaves through the racing world. That win did not just belong to the drivers, it belonged to the engineers, the mechanics, and the factory floor in Bowling Green. It was proof that an American-built, production-based car could outlast and outrun Europe's best in the crucible of endurance racing. The story continued across the Atlantic. From 2001 to 2023, Corvette racing captured 9 class victories at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, a record that stands as hard evidence of staying power. 7 of those wins came in an unbroken streak, each time with a car that shared its DNA with the showroom model. The 2023 centenary race brought a new milestone. The mid-engine C8.R claimed the GTE Pro class, with lap times logged not by hired guns, but by the very engineers who built the car. At home, the Corvette became a fixture in SCCA club paddocks, racking up more class championships than any American rival. Every lesson from the track fed back into the car's design, brakes, suspension, cooling, even the shape of the body itself. The result is a sports car whose claims are written in lap times and winners' trophies, not just in marketing language. The C8 generation stands as a performance ladder, each rung built on independent test results and engineering transparency. The Stingray opens the climb, 490 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, and a 7-minute 44.2-second Nürburgring lap, all confirmed by third-party data. The Z06 raises the stakes to 670 horsepower, and a 7-minute 32.5-second lap, achieved not by racing champions, but by GM engineers, as Ken Morris, head of GM Motorsports, has emphasized. The E-Ray follows, blending electric torque with V8 muscle for 655 horsepower and all-wheel drive. At the summit, the ZR1 delivers 1,064 horsepower and a 7-minute 20.3-second Nürburgring lap, again set by the engineering team. Each number is more than a claim. It is a statement of what American ingenuity can deliver, measured on the world's toughest tracks. Resale data consistently places the Corvette at the top of its class, with Kelley Blue Book reporting a 5-year retained value near 60%, outpacing rivals from Porsche and Mercedes. In 2024, the Corvette captured 64% of the U.S. two-seat sports car market, moving over 33,000 units and outselling the competition combined. Yet even with this dominance, the story is not without blemish. Production setbacks have made headlines, including the 2025 order hold bulletin following carbon fiber shortages and a 3-month plant shutdown at Bowling Green. Owner forums and J.D. Power studies have called out interior quality issues and infotainment complaints, prompting a mid-cycle redesign. Purist backlash over the mid-engine layout remains a fixture in enthusiast circles. Chevrolet's response has been direct: address the problems, issue recalls where needed, and keep the car's value proposition intact. The Corvette's reputation stands because it faces its flaws as openly as it claims its victories. Each new Corvette forces rivals to defend their prices and their pride. In a world chasing exclusivity, it proves performance can still belong to everyone. The benchmark remains American. Share your thoughts below.